Commander, I understand you won a poker tournament while docked in Deep Space 69.
I did. The Sajah who ran the bar was not too happy.
Yes, well, DS-69 security has informed me that you have been banned from the bar for the next shore leave.
Captain, we have a Priority 1 message from Admiral Lois Chung from Federation security coming in.
On screen.
Captain.
Admiral, your transmission has been coded Priority 1. What can I do for you?
I wish this was just a social call. We received an urgent message from Starbase 32 along the MGTOW border.
The Feminist Collective has engaged. They have sent a huge... Sure we can Please send help.
Captain, you are to proceed to Starbase 32 and investigate.
Yes, Admiral. Set course to Starbase 32. Warp 8. Engage.
Sir, I'm reading no life signs on the wreckage. All hands are lost. Sir, I have a large craft on an intercept course bearing 159.638.
Open channels to the Feminist ship. This is Captain Nero of the Federation ship Jellybean. You are trespassing on Federation territory. Turn back now, or we will be forced to retaliate.
We are feminism. Lower your standards and surrender your dicks. We will add 10% of your population to our own. All of society will adapt to service us.
If we can just have a conversation on neutral ground, Federation scientists have found we can coexist.
Conversation is irrelevant. Evidence is irrelevant. You will be assimilated.
We will resist you.
Resistance is futile.
Sir, they have engaged a tractor beam.
Fire phasers. Disable that beam.
Sir, we've lost all power to shields.
Fire at will.
Captain, the MGTOW vessel is decloaking of the starboard bow. They are hailing us.
On screen. MGTOW vessel, this is Captain Nero. We could use some assistance.
Concentrate your fire on the tractor emitters.
Computer, divert emergency power to shields.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply. Auxiliary power is offline.
Damage report.
Auxiliary and emergency power. Offline. Main computer core offline. Port nacelle damaged. Weapon systems offline. Life support down to 23%.
The feminist vessel has set a course to your next starbase.
Captain, we can use your help with some repairs.
Very well. I can spare a few of my crew to assist you. I would recommend in the future that you avoid fighting the feminist collective alone. It always seems to spell disaster for your federation.
I will take that under advisement. Captain's log, supplementary, stardate 41101.5. After 34 hours of repairs to the warp nacelle, we proceeded to Starbase Allegra, which is the direction the feminist cube was heading after our encounter. Engineering managed to complete repairs on long-range communications an hour ago. Allegra reports there is no sign of the feminist collective, and the MGTOW Empire claims no sign of them either. I fear what evil they may be up to. Enter.
Captain, engineering reports life support is fully functional, as is emergency power. Torpedoes are still down and auxiliary won't be up until after we reach Allegra. We suffered a lot of injuries. I've ordered an alternate shift rotation to compensate.
What about the computer?
We have managed to get it working, sir, but secondary relays are fused and the area is flooded with plasma radiation, so it's difficult to get work crews there. As a result, there is a 30% computer lag in some systems. Work crews estimate another 13 hours before it's repaired.
Captain needed on the bridge.
Sir, I've been having unusual signal blink directly stern. It never wavered its position when it occurred, so I thought it was a computer malfunction. However, a level 2 diagnostic of the sensors turned up what seemed like a malfunction of the buzzard collectors, but in reality, I've detected a tachyon-based energy variance.
What are you thinking?
The only thing that could be generating a tachyon energy signature this large, while remaining contained and not destroying the ship, would have to be artificial.
A cloaked ship, then?
Perhaps I've tried sensor calibrations that should cut through known MGTOW and Guinean cloaking devices, but I've had no success. We could vent Bradian particles directly behind the ship. The slower moving particles might disrupt the tachyons and expose the vessel.
Do it.
Yes, sir. Venting Bradian particles now.
The feminists, red alert.
Sir, they don't seem to be responding to the disabled cloak.
Cargo bay security intruder.
Are you reading feminists outside the cargo bay?
No, sir. However, the life signs I'm getting are registering with a chronoton signature.
Chronotons? That's unusual. Erect a level 1 force field around the cargo bay. Commander, take a security team to the cargo bay at once.
Aye, sir. Bridge. The cargo bay doors have been disabled from the inside. Can you override?
Stand by, Commander.
It hurts.
Bridge. The feminists have assimilated the cargo crewmen. There is one working at SCA Junction Assembly.
An SCA assembly? That's used for compressing subspace to help prevent signal degeneration. Commander, get out of there. We are going to open the cargo bay door and jettison the feminist into space.
Sir, just before the explosion, we lost signal to the SEA assembly. I think they may have it, sir.
Lay in pursuit.
Also, the explosion destroyed the entire cargo bay and the surrounding area. No one could have survived, sir.
Bridge to Commander Sakarf. Captain's log. Stardate 41101.7. We are in pursuit of the feminist collective for the murder of several crew members, including Commander Sakarf, and the possible theft of Federation technology. At warp, the collective ship maintains a position just out of weapons range. Commander Kesler, I hereby assign you the position of First Officer. Normally we would have formalities, but our situation requires we focus on the task at hand. We will return you to engineering as soon as we get back to the space dock.
I only hope I can feel the commander's shoes, sir.
Ensign, your report states the feminist ship maintains a steady speed of warp 8.6?
Yes, sir. The heading is parallel to Deep Space 17, a science outpost studying causes along the Federation-Guinean border. They will head through the neutral zone into Guinean space in less than an hour, sir.
Since their heading takes them close enough to Deep Space 17, we might be in luck. If DS-17 sends out a gradient pulse on the feminist trajectory, it may destabilize their warp field, causing them to slow down. It wouldn't affect them enough to stop, but it would certainly allow us to catch up.
I've been working on a way to make our weapons more effective. The feminists adapt to weapons output so quickly by shunting processing power from male drones into their main computer core. This effectively fries the drone's biological brain matter and renders them useless. However, they can adapt to weapons fire at a much more alarming rate.
How do you plan on using that to our advantage?
The male drones work on an entirely different system than the female drones. Since male drones are used for dangerous workloads and cannon fodder, the feminists as a collective must think that having them within the same system is a waste of CPU speed. This, however, makes them vulnerable. If I can isolate the male drone's command sequence, I can disrupt it with a scattered electromagnetic pulse.
Let's go with this plan. Use whatever resources are necessary.
Captain, DS-17 reports that the feminist ship is within sensor range and they are prepared to activate the gradient pulse, sir. Sir, it worked.
Activate EMP.
Aye, sir.
They are now in weapons range.
Target their warp core.
Aye, sir. Sir, just before the cube exploded, I detected some sort of escape pod. I'm putting it on screen.
Target that pod for fire.
The pod speed took it out of weapons range, sir. It's already crossed into the neutral zone.
Lay in pursuit.
The Guineans are hailing us.
On screen.
This is Commander Sieni of the Guinean battle cruiser Baruch. Why have you crossed into the neutral zone?
We are in pursuit of Federation fugitives.
Our sensors picked up no ships other than your own. Perhaps you accidentally went off course.
The fugitive is cunning and may have managed to fool your sensors. They are highly dangerous. Perhaps, if you allow us to continue...
If any ship did cross the neutral zone into Guinean territory, you can be assured it will wish it had not. I suggest, Captain, that you leave now before my patience runs its limit.
In our condition, we are no match for two Guinean cruisers, sir.
Turn about. Get us out of here at Warp 2. I find it suspicious that the Guineans seem to be waiting for us.
I have dispatched 2 starships to Deep Space 17 to keep an eye out. Somehow I don't think we have seen the last of the Guineans or the feminists.
I hope for our sake you're wrong, Admiral.